Yeah, Brady numbers were down, and people try to say put Breeze and him on the same thing, but I'm like, but Breeze missed 5 games and still had almost the same numbers as Brady.
Mm-hmm.
And Brady had the chance to pass him on a lot of the stats because they're the only two battling for most passing yards and most touchdowns ever, and he still didn't pass.
Can I ask you a question, Dr. Carter?
Wait,
Just
before you go, Jalen, after this, let Damon go.
okay. Well, let me start by addressing my Prescott to Watson point. Okay. Wins as a starter, got Prescott. Wins that.
How long he's been
Also, I'm talking about in the 3 year span since
2015.
Deshaun has been in the league.
Okay.
Since, yeah, I'm a fair guy. I'm a fair guy. So let's see here. What else do we have? Okay, winning percentage. Deshaun does have him. I don't know how that's. I don't know how that's possible. But
they're
okay.
a 7-9 team.
That Prescott has more yards. That
You don't
Prescott
even
has
know
more.
what he debate.
That Prescott has more touchdown passes. Let's see what else he has. That's about it.
I feel like you
And
skipping
also,
all the stuff that Deshaun got over him and just picking all the stuff Dak has over him.
Well,
I know.
and he has more rushing touchdowns.
We
So
don't.
help me understand. And also, that Prescott has won his division multiple times. Just saying.
We all agree here that without Amari Cooper is the reason why Dak Prescott had an even good year, right? Like we all know that, right? Like I don't have to make that point to anyone, right?
Makes it
When
so
has he
much
not
on
had
him
a good
because you
year?
gotta respect the run.
Not to mention the O-line and Ezekiel.
Whoa.
You know what I'm saying?
So
Zeke,
now we're making excuses.
What's up with no respect for Michael Gallup? Wow.
Zeke Gallup is good, but I'm saying Zeke literally makes it easier for the offense to pass because you gotta respect him. You can't just be like, I'm gonna come out and nickel and dime every play. It's not even.
No one says that about Breeze and Kamara.
Bruh, Kamara is a receiving back. He can run. He's better and more effective in the passing game.
Damon, to your Michael Gallup point, if the Cowboys staff believed that Michael Gallup is whoever you think he is, then they wouldn't have drafted a receiver in the first round.
They're running triple wide receiver sets because they haven't found a tight end in 4 years. Since Witten started aging, they haven't found a tight end, so they said we're going to come out with three wide receiver sets. So,
Damon,
what's up?
Explain to me why Jalen is wrong and is definitely a top 5 quarterback in the National Football League.
All right. So first off, this is my top 5. I got Mahomes number 1. I have Russ number 2, Lamar number 3, Drew Brees number 4, and Deshaun Watson number 5. Hear me out. I'm gonna just go off facts. I ain't gonna, I'm a Seahawks fan. I love my Seahawks, but I'm gonna just give you facts. Since 2012, Russ ranks only number 2 to Tom Brady in win percentage and 10-plus win seasons with 7. Russ has won the NFC West 3 times. His playoff record is 9-6 to Aaron Rodgers 5-4. This is since 2012, since Russ came in the league. Breeze 3-4. Cool. Most touchdown passes beyond 20 yards since 2012. Russ is solely first with 83. The next closest is Drew Brees with 69. So 2012, that's 8 years ago. People want to talk about the Legion of Boom. Cool. I'll go the past 3 years. Russ is the only quarterback with over 100 touchdown passes. The next closest is Drew Brees with 71. Then you look at most touchdown passes beyond, so 2019, he was third in touchdown passes with 31. In 2018, third with 35. In 2017, first with 34. You seen a constant here? I mean, these are elite status numbers. I don't know what is outside the top 5 you're talking about.
Hey, man, I love Russ.
That Pro Football Focus. We can all agree that Pro Football Focus is a good way to understand our players' performance, correct?
I don't like PFF, but all of your points have been valid so far, so continue. Go ahead.
So Pro Football Focus ranks Russ number 1 with a 99.7 grade on throws 20-plus yards down the field, number 1. Pro Football Focus also ranked the Seahawks offensive line bottom 3 with the Fins at 32 and the Chargers at 31 in pass blocking. So if we're talking about supporting cast, amongst the top quarterbacks, Russ has the worst O-line. He has receivers that have been drafted in the 3rd round or later, so the team didn't do the best to put him in position. You couldn't name a Seahawks running back till 3 years ago. People still think Chris Carson, he's under the radar. Like, who's doing it with less? He doesn't even have the keys on offense, and he's still putting up Hall of Fame numbers. No one has more wins in their first 8 seasons than Russell Wilson. He's tied with Tom Brady, and he has a chance to beat Tom Brady with 10 wins this year. So when we talk about Russell Wilson, having him anywhere outside of your top 3 is just asinine. It's just crazy.
I respect
Jalen?
that, man. I was wrong.
Now,
I was
also,
wrong.
Wrong.
I just want to make a point just so the people can see this. I was told that Dak Prescott is on the heels of Russell Wilson. Ladies and gentlemen, that is the craziest thing we've ever heard in news like this. And I want to tell you
right
why.
there, man.
His next point was his QBR. That's a real Skip Bayless. We all know how crazy the guy is. That's a real Skip Bayless take right there. Then we say Dak is a more dangerous runner, correct? So let me look at the rushing numbers. I have them right here, Jalen. I don't know about you, but I have them right here. In 2016, since Dak has been in the league, Dak in 2016, 143 rushing yards. Russell Wilson, 293. Okay. In 2017, Dak Prescott, 185 rushing yards. Russell Wilson led his team in rushing yards with 322. Oh, okay. Dak had the leading rusher that year. Oh, okay.
Who has the most rushing touchdowns?
Dak, can I finish? 2018, Dak had 347. Russ had 355. And then last year, Dak had 151. Russ had 319. So there's a wide margin in touchdown passes, rushing yards, passing yards. Dak just had his first 30 season passing season, and they missed the playoffs. So what are we talking about here?
So can I provide the facts on why I said what I said? Okay. Since Dak has came into the league, they both have 40 wins. Dak has 24 losses. Russell has 23 losses. So Russ wins that category. Let's see. Ties as a starter. Russ has 1. Dak has 0. Winning percentage. Russell Wilson, 63%. Dak Prescott, 62%. Completions. Dak has more. Pass attempts. Dak has more. Completion percentage. 65% Dak, 64% Russell Wilson. This is since he came in the league. Okay. Passing yards. Dak has more by a slim margin, only by 18 yards. I'll give you that. Let's see what else we have. Interceptions thrown. Russ has thrown two less than him. What else do we have? Oh, and also rushing touchdowns, sir. Russ only has 7 rushing touchdowns to Dak's 21 rushing touchdowns. And Russell has more attempts than Dak. By a pretty decent wide margin, I would say. And let's see here. And Dak has had the best QBR out of them 3 out of the 4 years he's been in the league. So, I mean, he's right there. You can't. I'm not saying that Dak is better than Russ. I'm saying Dak is right there. We need to start respecting Dak and putting respect on that guy's name and also paying him his bread. All I'm saying, because he's better than most of the quarterbacks that you see in the league, which brings me to my next point. QB's not better than Dak. Matt Ryan.
Jalen.
Whoa.
Matthew Stafford.
Let me ask one thing, Jalen.
Who?
Carson Wentz. Deshaun Watson.
There are too many
Kyler
hot
Murray.
takes.
Captain Kirk.
Fly.
Go back. Go through it again. Let me go through it again.
Matt Ryan.
Wrong.
Matthew Stafford.
Wrong.
Jimmy G.
Wrong.
Okay.
Wentz.
Wrong.
Watson.
No.
Kyler Murray.
Wrong.
And Captain Kirk.
No.
Wrong.
How was he not? How was he not?
Only person on that list that I'll use is Jimmy G because Jimmy G don't really throw the ball deep at all. Like he doesn't have to.
So,
But they got the best running tandem in the league.
so
But
Jalen, I just want
So
to
who would you
ask.
guys like me to start with first? Just let me know.
Hold on, just Jalen. I just want to ask. When we talk about quarterbacks, and I've seen you do it plenty in situations, and you say if you could switch this guy with this guy, they would have this amount, and they would have done this in this amount of time. Who has done less with more than Dak Prescott at the quarterback position?
best O-line, best running back, arguably, if not best, second best.
Mm-hmm.
Top 5
Okay.
top 10 receiver, not top 5. Top 10 receiver.
Matt Ryan has the best receiver, but okay, continue.
No,
So, but does he have the best running back?
he doesn't have
Does he have a
running back.
two-time?
Does he have the
What you
best
mean?
offensive
You
line?
can make it.
O-line's
You
not
can
a-
make an argue. You can make an okay. You can't fault the man for utilizing the tools that was given to him.
No, it's no fault. But I'm saying you do love to do like if he was in this situation, if you put Matt Ryan with the Cowboys,
If was a fifth, we'd all be drunk.
that's what you always say though. If
You get on a podcast and start changing up.
Start folding and not standing up for his point, but
a question,
ooh.
sidebar.
Wait,
Are they protesting out there by you, Demond? Are they doing protests and stuff out there by you?
Not that I've seen, no.
It's getting crazy out here, boy. I ain't going. I was about to. Somebody want me to drive the bucket. I ain't going though because they got the highways blocked. They stop traffic, like the police stop traffic because they set a car on fire, a police car on fire. It's too much.
WSB TV, go check.
On channel 2. I just turned to the out to say look at it, but
oh, they wild.
Before we continue, rest in peace, George Floyd, and I'm forgetting the lady name who died in Kentucky.
Breonna Taylor.
Breonna Taylor, rest in peace to her as well. Died to police brutality. It's getting bad out here. It's getting worse and worse. So rest in peace to those and their families, and prayers to them and their families as well.
Sad, man.
We also want to say, just as people of the podcast, if you're going to go out and protest, still remember COVID, be safe, wear your mask, try to move. So, yeah.
Another thing I gotta say, we went to that. Stephen Jackson was one of the people that helped. Are they fighting police? Is that what I'm saying?
We have our live update now with Dr. Carter.
Nah, anyway, because they out there with the stuff, but that's why I don't want to go out there, bro. I'm not with the violent stuff. If we gonna do a Martin Luther King walk on Selma or something like that, I could do that.
And it was the police hitting them on Selma.
And boy, that was a long walk, wasn't it?
That was a long walk.
I can't do the violent protest because they got guns, and if you got a gun, and they see your gun, they're gonna drop you with their gun. So it's just not smart to be out.
Too much.
And COVID.
And COVID. That's another thing. That's the real reason I think it's bad. Because in 2 weeks, what if these numbers spike up because of stuff like this?
Yeah.
But sidebar, since Stephen Jackson kind of helped the platform of Floyd because they grew up together, brothers basically, kind of like us in a sense. I want to say, go switch it up to basketball real quick, bro. We ain't got much to talk about with basketball, so we might as well go ahead and knock it out.
Nah, we'll wait.
You want to stay on football?
Yeah.
What you got?
We're about to predict the schedules, but real quick, Jalen, does Dak Prescott deserve to be the highest paid quarterback in football? Yes or no? No.
Yeah, if you talk, yes.
What? What? Why?
You
How?
said no reason. You said no reason, right?
Yeah, no reason. Just leave it. Just put it there and leave it.
Dak Prescott deserves to be the highest paid quarterback at this given time. Yes.
What?
How
did you reach that conclusion, bro?
Jalen, I'm gonna go out on a limb and say
I'm all for my brothers getting paid, man.
Is he the best quarterback in the
saying
league?
You didn't have to say
No.
anymore.
Then how can he possibly deserve to get the most money? It doesn't make any sense.
He's top 10. I feel like if you're top 10, you do actually deserve to get paid top dollars.
Bro, the best
I look at it
quarterback
like
in the
this.
league.
Jalen, let me ask you. If you're the GM of that team and you see all the talent around you, and you know that you have not been to a NFC championship in 4 years with him as a quarterback, is he enough to get it done? Do you pay him top money?
Yes, he's won the division twice, and he's won me a playoff
He
game.
hasn't been to a conference championship, and he had a first-round bye. He was the 1 seed, and he
that's
still
fine.
hasn't been to a conference
Lamar-
championship. How?
Is Lamar worth top dollars?
Yes,
Is Lamar worth top
MVP.
dollars? He's MVP, right? And he hasn't won a
Yes.
playoff game. That's a fact.
In 2
He hasn't won a
seasons.
playoff game. Yeah, that's what
Okay.
I'm saying. Like,
He went
I'm not
14-2.
basing it off that. I'm basing it off of, okay, if I'm Jerry Jones, I'm looking around and I'm saying, what guy could I come in and replace Dak and he plays better than Dak?
Good point.
No one. Andy
A
Dalton.
lot of people.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me? Andy Dalton's better than Dak Prescott.
No one's talking. No one here likes Andy.
Aaron Rodgers.
Andy Dalton better than Dak, but
Aaron Rodgers. Okay.
Aaron
Dalton
Rodgers.
ain't never had an O-line that good or a running back that good.
Aaron Rodgers.
He had a receiver that good, but he had a receiver tandem that good.
All right.
So when it
Listen.
comes to it,
We
plus,
talked about it.
I'm gonna talk to you from a Jerry Jones perspective. He's a white man. He is from Texas. Andy Dalton is a white man. He is from Texas.
That's a
He
strong
went to
start.
TCU, Texas Christian University. You don't think, bruh, if Dak could play around and play at somebody's spot, I know, bruh, that man will pay Andy Dalton if Andy Dalton never come in there and look good. He could play preseason if Andy Dalton look good. He'll let him rock.
And that's why the Cowboys haven't won anything since 1995, since I've been born.
And Dak has been their quarterback
If he continues that way,
4 years.
you got to pay your guys.
Okay, guys.
Dak has produced,
But
man.
you don't overpay people that don't just. I mean,
So
but
you telling me Dak don't deserve it?
If he wanted to pay Dak for real, he'd have been paid him. Put it like that. Look at everybody that's got. Amari Cooper came after Dak, got paid before him. Zeke came. Was Zeke there before or after that?
Same time.
Same time.
They came in together. Zeke got his. Even Zeke was the first round pick. You get a 5th-year option.
Zeke is the reason.
Before you paid Dak. Dak came in as a 3rd, 4th round pick. You don't get a 5th-year option, and they still ain't pay him. He was on 4
Jalen Smith got paid. Jalen Smith got paid before him too.
Zeke, okay, Jalen Smith is their best defensive player, and Zeke Elliott
No,
is their best.
what?
You don't know
What?
football. You just play
Marcus
different.
Lawrence,
You just play different.
Bro,
You don't know
Bruiser,
football.
change the topic. I'm gonna get mad. Change the topic.
This is
Marcus Lawrence, he's the second best. I'll give you that, Jalen. He's second best defensive player. Second or third
I'm
best.
saying it's just like
Third,
Madden.
spot
He's
two.
a young guy. You got to pay the
Go
young
to
guy.
fourth.
And go ahead.
Fourth best. Who you got? DeMarcus, Vander X, Esch, and who else?
Oh, never mind.
Byron Jones
Byron ain't there no more.
Byron gone, but I didn't think Byron.
We're no longer discussing the
He
Dallas.
third.
We talk about their schedule.